Yo mensen, Games, mijn naam is Ceyhun en vandaag gaan wij Hogwarts Legacy aflevering 12 opnemen. We waren geëindigd dat wij ja, we hadden een quest afgekregen en nu zitten we gewoon bij de hal. Ik moest level 10 zijn, daar heb ik uiteindelijk gehaald. En dan gaan we gelijk naar de map chamber. Kijk, nu zijn wij professor Fig en je moest er zijn om, denk ik, die map chamber.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
We zijn nou helemaal
The room
hier.
is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, dus ik ben echt benieuwd wat het ding is.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Ik weet niet wat ik van hem moet vinden, maar professor Fig is wel te vertrouwen. Wij kennen hem al sinds het begin. Dit is wel echt heel interessant. Ja, kan je nou alsjeblieft die boek erin zetten?
This looks promising.
Wow, damn. Dit is wel heel vet. Ziet er zo vet uit. Oh, wauw. Dit boek is echt zo vet.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Die ziet er echt zo mooi uit.
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Ik denk I do dat moet
You and your
schrijven.
friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Okay.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I believe I have.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Als je daar. Ik ben nog.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Okay.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Yes, daar gaan we
Until
naartoe.
then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Oeh, dit is echt zo geheimzinnig. Maar goed.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello,
Nou,
Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie
Nu
Weeks
moeten wij
at your
doen.
service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Ik moest een broom halen, dus ik weet niet welke, maar ik heb er eentje gehaald.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
A met B, oké. Oh, there's a race. Okay.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times
ik wil die zo hard slaan, hè.
Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Oké. Nou, ik ga mijn best doen. We gaan... Kom maar op.
Did it.
Oké. Ben je niet goed in? Oké. Ook al is het mijn beeldscherm.
Excellent. Made it. Missed one. Success. Brilliant.
Oké. Dit is echt lastig. Ik kan hier rechts rijden. Of vliegen wil ik.
Did it.
Oh, maar deze.
Brilliant.
Ja.
Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Okay, come on.
Made it. This is rather fun. Brilliant.
Kom op. Come on.
Success. Excellent.
Boom.
This is rather fun.
Nee. Ik mis letterlijk 6 seconden, man. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
I did.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again.
Okay.
With those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand.
Oh, wat? We hebben een spreuk die dat een extra task was. Glacius. Okay.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new...
Als Glacius.
Glacius!
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Incendius! Accio! Glacius!
I think it's
Zo,
a good
Glacius is
lesson,
wel vet.
but do continue to...
intriguing case, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely.
Oké.
I should come back to this another time.
Dus dames en heren, eigenlijk moet ik hier mijn level ding dus doen, maar ik ben level 10 en ik moet level 11 voor deze task zijn. Dus ik ga bij deze aflevering stoppen en geef ik jullie deze keer een extra task. En ja, ik weet niet wat ik nog meer moet zeggen dan dit. Dus, dames en heren, vond je dat een leuke video? Doe blijven omhoog. Hieronder kun je de volgende video zien. En hier rechtsonder kan je abonneren op mijn YouTube kanaal als je dat nog niet hebt gedaan. En er is nog één ding, en dat is... Doei!